Hey, this is Tim Williams coming to you live from our T Center in Detroit, Michigan. You know, from TWI, we're always on location either in Orlando, Florida, or Detroit, Michigan. So today we happen to be in Detroit, Michigan at the T Center. Listen, I want to talk to all of you out there who are leaders, entrepreneurs, business owners. Listen, I want to encourage you, workers, whoever. You're engaged in something and you may be feeling the blahs, or you're just feeling like I'm on burnout. And I want to talk to you about the difference between burnout and being poured out. There are two different concepts that I have when it comes to serving, when it comes to working, and I want to tell you personally, for me, I've experienced both. Now, burnout comes when you are just, you are exerting energy, you're exerting effort, you got your wheelhouse going and spinning and everything's going on and you're working at optimum level, but the more and more you work, you're not being replenished. The more and more you serve, the more and more you do, you're accomplishing things, but as you're accomplishing things, your energy level perhaps is getting lower, your passion level is perhaps waning, and what you're approaching is burnout. Now, when you burn out, think with me for a moment. When you burn out, when something is burning and it burns out, you're left with ashes, and there is no way that we can rebuild the ashes. There's no way that you can recycle the ashes. Basically, when you go from burnout to ashes, you're at the point where you're discarding those ashes. And so, as a coach, as a friend, I want to encourage you to go for the latter. Don't get burned out, but go for being poured out. Now, when I think about being poured out, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about a pitcher that is full of a liquid, and you're pouring that liquid out. You're pouring that liquid out. But if it's in liquid form and you're being poured out, then that suggests to me, and I hope it will suggest to you, that you could be replenished as opposed to being burned out and you have ashes. Because as you're being poured out, you still have the pitcher. So the capacity, the thing that's holding the liquid, the thing that's holding that which you're pouring out, is still, the container is still intact. And as long as the container is still intact, then you can replenish it. You got me? So being poured out means that my container, you personally, you're still intact. And that's the most important thing when you're serving, when you're working, when you're doing what you do. You want to remain intact, but you want to give away, and that's a good thing. Giving out of yourself, pouring out of yourself, that's the best thing you can do, because we need what's inside of you. We need it. We need it to come out. We need your contribution, but what we don't want and what we don't need is for you to be burned out. We need you to be poured out, so if you're poured out, you can be replenished. You got it? So this is Tim Williams. Thank you for listening. I hope this helps. Talk to you later.